it is, guys. We are set to go to Fort Wilderness. This is our second time using the pop-up, but our first time using the pop-up at Fort Wilderness. We're really excited. The first trip, we drove 3 hours north, so this trip is going to be a lot shorter, but it's still always nerve-wracking, just because, you know, this is new to us, this whole setup and rig, but I know the more we tow it, the more comfortable we get with it. So now it's time to take off, and we'll see you guys at the fort. It's all set up, just about. We got the important things, the Christmas lights. So if any of you are wondering, this is a 1998 Coleman. We have completely redone the inside, and we just finished the outside. We took all the decals off and gave it a nice fresh coat of paint, and kind of redid a little bit of the decals over here, gave it new tires. We were really lucky when we bought this that the canvas was in pretty good shape, you know, everyday wear and tear for a 20-year-old camper. Don't ask us about the miniature golf course that's up on our roof. It was there when we bought it. Yeah, that's green turf. I guess that they, what they said is they used to tow canoes on the top of the camper, so they put this on top to like, save the roof. So we're gonna come on in. We're still trying to set up, so it's a little messy, but we have to have our Christmas tree in here. We're getting our heater put together because it's pretty cold today. Yeah. So we do have like a little kitchenette area. We redid all of the cabinets and the flooring here. I'll put a picture, insert a picture here in a little video of what it kind of looked like beforehand. Went shopping for some new flooring. This is the vinyl flooring. This is the peel and stick. I've never used this, so we'll see how that works. So we are going to redo the flooring. I am currently trying to fix these cabinets that were coming undone. So right now I have some wood glue. So here it is. Here's the look of the camper before we start getting the renovations going. So yeah, we have the fridge and cabinets. This is a stove that I am not allowed to cook on, and a sink. We're all hooked up to the water. We have our coffee maker over here, and then we turn over here and we brought a toaster oven and a microwave and some more storage under here, which is really nice, and all of our food. Over here is the kids' bed. I'm still trying to set all of that up, but it's been like 2 hours, almost 3. we're just kind of starting to throw things together. Over here is the dinette. We redid all of the cushions here. Again, oh, I feel that. Again, the flooring and the paint. And I redid the top of this. Hi, Max. This is contact paper. They can draw on this with liquid chalk, which is nice because there's not chalk dust everywhere, and I have the markers. And then over here is a couch that actually pulls out into that pulls out into a bed, which is really nice. This camper actually can sleep 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they said it was about 8, so kids can sleep over here if they wanted. But this pulls out pretty far back. So yeah, it's very roomy in here. The dinette pops out, that gives us space, walking space. And over here is our bed area. Like I said, it's very cold. We have wool on, heated blankets that we're gonna use. We just brought the heater in, which is connected to an outside cord we have fishing through out there. And of course we can't be camping without a TV. Hopefully that gets hooked up. We're having a hard time with the Wi-Fi getting connected. We wanted to give you a look of our new addition to our family. And Florida campers, we do have an AC unit. We don't have a furnace. That's why we have the heater. But the AC, this was the big ticket item right here when we were buying the camper. But yeah, we took all the balances off and made new curtains. I actually got these pillows at Michael's for 70% off. So that was a steal. I think I got them for like a couple bucks each. This is my favorite piece of the camper. Before we even bought the camper, I was already on Pinterest and Amazon trying to find like different things. And this is a log pillow. It is one of my favorite pieces, and I'm actually wanting to buy another one to add. So I thought that was super cute. Over here is our Christmas tree, our fire extinguisher, which is underneath here. This broke like the day we got it. This broke, so it doesn't hold the fire extinguisher, but it's over here along with our lights. I added hooks over here for our flashlights and our camper keys and everything else. I think that's it. Oh, up here, I don't want to blind you. Let me turn that off. Up here, it was the old lights that got very, very hot. So I went on Amazon and I bought LED replacements to actually brighten it up because it was very dull. It was these lights, which I, for some reason, can't switch out. It was those lights. So I switched those out over here and on the other one. But it was very dim in here, so these really brightened up the space. And another favorite piece of mine is Ellie's artwork. She drew this when we got the camper. So this is her artwork that stays in the camper. That's here to stay. So yeah, it's still a work in progress. We're gonna be redoing the roof, and we're gonna actually be redoing the ceiling a little bit. Yeah, everything's a work in progress. I think that it's a constant progress and constant work, but it's fun. It's an investment in our vacations. What I'll do is, if you're interested in some of the things that we purchased in here, whatever links I have and I can find, I'll put them down in our description box, so make sure to check that out. So yeah, so we're excited. So we're gonna get some coffee, we're gonna barbecue some stuff, and hopefully take a bike ride. We're gonna try to maybe make it over to the campfire. We're not gonna rush because today has just been very crazy, very busy. We gotta clean up outside there. It's a mess. So yeah, we have showed in our earlier videos when we went camping here, like tent camping, the outlet plugs here, but I wanted to show you guys. There is cable hookup. If you do happen to have a coax cable, you can plug it in. However, it's not working for us. Over here are your plugs and your outlets for everything that you need. I know the terminology for these plugs. I know I should. I'm working on my RV camper lingo. What's this plug? Do you know what the name of the plug is for a camper? Pop-up camper plug?
No, it's
this plug that is connected to our camper. I believe that plug is for the golf cart, or if you have a golf cart, that is the charge port, right? Yeah, there's nothing on the other side here. Also, you have a hose over here. We do have a drinking water hookup, but we're not going to really need it this trip. But yeah, you have hose water, and we are hooked up to our water over on here. So this is the back side of the camper. It's as impressive as the backside of water. But yeah, here's our gray water tank. I like this because it's collapsible, so once it fills up, it, you know, expands and everything, but it really helps on space. And if you're interested in this, I will link this down below. I got this off of Amazon. I'll link that in our description. And we have our bikes. That's the most important. We did have the golf cart reserved for the 4 days, 3 nights that we're here. After I got the total for the golf cart, I just couldn't justify it. It was almost as much as camping here, especially if we have the bikes that we can bring. That being said, they are extremely convenient. So it is, for those of you that can't bring bikes and don't want to take the inner bus system, it's definitely recommended. I just suggest budgeting that in. It is $59 a night for the golf cart rental. So just keep that in mind if you are going to stay here and you want a little bit more convenience. The golf cart is convenient. It can be pricey, but budget that in for your stay. So we do have the bikes. We went and did the bikes last time we were here when we stayed at the cabins, and it was easy. So we saved the money, and we're gonna bike it.
All right, we'll see you up there, all right?
Thank you.
Excited.
Bye.
Right.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
No.
You want to come and knock on their door?
Oh yeah.
Come over here.
Yeah, it's recording.
There you go. You ready?
There are all 10 of you. Yeah. All right, we're going to be a little excitement over this. You guys ready for Christmas song? Let's do it. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry.
Signed it for you.
Hold on one second. This is the Chippendale Campfire sing-along. That's right. So we're going to do this 50 or 60 times until everybody gives in. So let's try.
Hot cocoa.
Better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout.
Do you want to tell Chip your favorite song? Is coming to town.
Hi.
Chippendale are just itching to get out here. So if we can get some clapping, screaming, and cheering, we can probably get Chippendale out here. Come on, Chip. Come on, Dale. Screaming and clapping and cheering. The Neverland family all the way from Tampa, Florida. Come on, let's hear it for all of them. Dance your way up here. Raise that They are Chippendale.
Thank you. Thank you.
So much. That was so magical.
Yeah, let's hear it for Chippendale,
Yeah! That was magical. Well, now we're not gonna stay for the movie because it's getting cold, but we are going to, you got it? I got it. We are gonna go around to the different campsites and take a look at the Christmas setups. They look so cool, so we're gonna go around to some loops before going back to the camper. We're really, really excited. And I wanna tell you that we figured out the Wi-Fi situation, but I'll let you guys know that when we get back to the camper. And cast member shout out. Thank you so much to Lorraine, Gabby, and Danielle for really just making our evening and selecting us to be the family that walks Chippendale down. So thank you so much. Now it's time for some lights. Okay, so as far as the Wi-Fi and trying to get our Blu-ray player or our smart TV hooked up, I went back up to Meadows Trading Post and told them what was going on, that our cable wasn't working. We hooked up with the cable cords and everything, and it wasn't working. She's like, you need the kit. And I said, okay, I remember the kit, but we were told that it was no longer. So we do in fact need the kit. So let me explain how this works. It is no charge unless you don't bring it back to them by your checkout date. So you go to Meadows Trading Post, where we just were for the campfire, and they have a whole kit that you can rent out right there. And it has all these instructions, and this is what we're trying to figure out right now, how to hook this up. She says this should work for us, but all you need to do is you fill out a form with your information, and they have your credit card on file, so it's free to rent, but if you don't turn it back in by your checkout date, it's $125 that gets charged to your credit card. So yeah, so that's good. If you don't bring anything, or if you forgot something or whatever, this is here for us to get all hooked up. The remote for too. It comes with a remote. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is something, just FYI, so when you get here, maybe somebody in your party can go to Meadows Trading Post and get that stuff for you. Okay guys, we're gonna try to figure this out. I'm getting...
Alright, Nick, Allison, yeah, Angelina, Christian.
It works. So we had a fun first day, even though most of the day was setting up camp, and we're still trying to get everything situated. I think we're heading to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. I don't know. We have plans to go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, but our plans always tend to change. So we're just gonna go with the flow, but we do have some fast passes. We're excited. I hope you guys enjoyed our walkthrough with our new addition to the family. We still don't have a name for our camper. I think by the time we figure out a name, it's gonna be time. Well, Frank says Dynamite Gal, and I think it's gonna just stay Dynamite Gal, because she is one Dynamite Gal. So, we had a super magical moment. I don't know, I feel really,
Did you cry?
no, I didn't cry. I didn't cry this time. I thought it was very sweet. All the cast members came up. We were just sitting and eating dinner on the bleachers, and a whole bunch of the cast members came over and just started talking to us, and I'm like, well, that's random. And then they asked the kids if they wanted to walk with Chippendale and everything. So I thought that was really cool. And Max still is at the age where he's unsure about the characters. When they were first talking to him, he didn't want to do it. Like, he was scared, and he just wanted to stay on the bleachers, and Ellie was all gung-ho for it. So it took Max some time to warm up to Chippendale, but I think it was really Dale that made him break out of his shell. He rubbed Dale's nose, and that seemed to work for him, and then he was fine. So yeah, so it was really, really magical. Thank you to the cast members that made more memories for us and made that happen. So on that note, thank you guys for coming along with us on our first night in our camper at Fort Wilderness. We're really excited. We have the first visit buttons. The cast member, when we were checking it, got our camper first visit. I thought that was really cool. So it's gonna stay on the camper. I should make it attached to the camper somehow, like make it a magnet or something. So I thought that was cool.
I brought that construction.
Oh yeah, just super glue it on.
I brought the construction piece in case anything falls off. I can glue it back on.
Right, it seems to be, and duct tape. We have the construction adhesive and duct tape.
Always bring duct tape.
Because it seems like this is our second trip in the camper, and it seems like anytime we pop it up, because we popped it up at home too, just to get it, you know, done and cleaned out, and anytime we pop it up, something always breaks. Anytime we pop it down, something always breaks. So as we popped it up, one thing broke? Was it just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when we got here, something broke.
That was the bed. That's the one thing. Okay, yeah. So a little duct tape will help that.
So in a year from now, the whole camper will be made out of duct tape.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it'll work. It's fine. It's fine. Max is sleeping. Ellie is not. So thank you guys for coming along and joining our excitement of our new adventure. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Those likes and shares and comments really help our channel out. If you like seeing content like this, that really helps us out. And we'll see you guys next time on our next Disney vlog. Moss Lane.
Oh, look at the inflatable
Look!